Māori Party, of course, have, I think they've been cornered. I think they've slightly been cornered, this Māori Party, around the whether or not they use this information, which we know that went there, this census data, which went the Māori Party's way via Waipata Trust and the Manurewa Marae. Of course, the Trust is run by Tamahiri, he's the he's the president of the Māori Party, and the Marae was run by Tash Kemp, who ended up winning the seat. Do you think they got census data about Māori voters and didn't use it to their advantage? The allegation is, of course, that they used it to their advantage, and they snuck home by 42 votes. You know, that's one street. 42 votes may well be, on the Māori roll, just a very small street of, say, 15 houses, 2 or 3 voters in each house. That's what you're talking about in a seat of, say, 60,000 voters. That stems from Manurewa all the way to sort of Whangarei. That, folks, comes down to just 15 households of votes. And that's why this matters. That's why this matters. If you've been confused about the story, that's why it matters, because the accusation is that they used information, private information, that they shouldn't have got hold of, but they did, because it was released to them stupidly by the public service, who literally get up in the morning and fall over themselves. I mean, if you got up in the morning and tried to be incompetent and said, I'm going to be really incompetent today, you probably couldn't have been more incompetent than the public service when it came to the release of this data. If you woke up in the morning and said, I'm going to be really useless today, I'm going to be absolutely incompetent and do my best to be incompetent, you may not have even achieved what these departments achieved in releasing information that should never have been released to these guys. I'm going to be absolutely hopeless today, and you still can't achieve the level of hopelessness that the government departments achieved in this scandal. This growing scandal, which I reckon has got the Māori Party really on edge now. So far on edge that Ngāti Wapaka fell off it and jumped on a plane and went to the Cook Islands to protest. How irrelevant does this look? Ngāti Wapaka is so frightened of accountability that she's marching against the Mark Brown government in the Cook Islands. When the time came to be transparent and accountable, Ngāti Wapaka packed up her stuff and left. And is marching in the tropics. I mean, does it get any more irrelevant for her than this? And whereas Arawiri, Waititi, who, I mean, these guys are, they're effectively hoard themselves to the media at Parliament because they get a free and easy run. So they're always in front of the cameras. They're always there giving their views on everybody else's scandals and stuff-ups in business. Yet when it comes time to front for their own scandal, they are MIA. All three of them. I include JT in this. Because Tamahiri is the brains and the cunning behind the Māori Party. And where's Labour's criticism of them for this? Where is Labour? They should be all over this. They should be saying, those guys stole our seat. Pile into them. If this was the ACT Party or the National Party or Winston, what do you reckon they'd be doing? Would they be so silent? Are they still breathing in Labour? Where are they? And why haven't they piled into this one? Because they'll ultimately do business with the Māori Party. And does that scare you? Does the thought of because this is what the polls are telling us. I don't believe we've got such short memories, but the polls, I mean, Labour should be purged for years after that time in office, but the polls tell us that Labour, the Greens and the Māori Party, as a bloc, potentially neck and neck with centre-right. Have we got short memories? Why do we have such short memories? And where's Labour on this? I want to get your views on, your take on the Māori Party's lack of accountability, what you think of Ngāti Wapaka and Arawiri Waititi's refusal to front, put out a statement that says, nothing more to say. It's like being the spokesperson for the High Court judges. Please contact the media spokespeople for further comment, and there's no further comment. You know, the non-accountability of the Māori Party in this is appalling, in my view. And there has been accountability taken at the top of the public service. Head of Stats New Zealand has stood down. Well, we'll finish their contract on the 30th of March, is what they say. So, that's accountability, the Māori Party way, which is there is none. So the police are looking further into this. But can you believe how long it takes? When was the election? When was the election? It was more than a year ago, and we're still searching for answers to this. They deliberately do this slowly so the public lose interest, and the media, like TV1, has been rightly pointed out this morning. You would not really realise that it's a Māori Party scandal. You have to go out of your way to not include them in your story. You have to actually go out of your way to take the guts of the story out of the story. This is not about the public service. Yes, they're always incompetent. Given, isn't it? It's a news story if they do something well. And so we know that they're incompetent. But the story, what's true, the guts of it is, did the Māori Party use information wrongly and illegally and fraudulently to get their person home? That's the allegation. What do you think? Do you think they did? And do you think they would have used this information which came into their hands to get her home to get Kemp home, who was head of the Manurewa Marae, which got the information, home by 42 votes? It's 10 houses, 15 houses max. It worked, didn't it? It worked. It was impressive. Well done. But should there be accountability for this? And what do you think of their no-show? Gutless. And where's Hipkins? What do you think of Labour's lack of criticism? It's appalling.